Hello Internet, it's Morgan. Today I am here with the Inside Out book tag. I don't know who this book tag was created by, but I will link them down below. If you don't know what the Inside Out book tag is, it is a book tag based on the Disney movie Inside Out. It's kind of an old tag. It went around a little bit and I decided to do it. So let's jump right in. The first question is, joy. What book brings you the most joy? As of right now, that book would be Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I read this and I loved it, and I can't say enough good things about it. It was just a perfect book. I loved it so much. The magic system's great. The romance is great. The characters are great. Rainbow Rowell never lets me down. Disgust. Which book grossed you out the most? And for this one, I'm going to have to go with The Dumb House by John Burnside. I love this book, but the main character is definitely a morally gray character, and he does some really disturbing things. It made me upset to my stomach, but it was such a beautifully written book, and I will definitely be picking up more John Burnside in the future. Fear. What book scared you more than anything? Okay, I don't really have a I've never really read any scary books, but one book that did kind of freak me out was Jane by April Linder. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. But this book, it's not really a scary book, but it's got like some creepy scenes in it that you shouldn't really read it in the middle of the night. But I did love this book. It's a great book, and it's not really a very popular book, and I think you should go check it out. It is a Jane Eyre retelling. Fear. Which book made you cry the hardest? Okay, I know you're only supposed to pick one book for these types of things, but I have 3. Finale made me bawl my eyes out. I don't want to really give away any spoilers because this isn't a very popular book on BookTube, but it's sad and it made me cry. And there's a little letter in the back that is just so wonderful, and I cried like a baby when I read them. The next 2 books I have are both by John Green, The Devil. If you've read Looking for Alaska, you know what happens. I cried like a baby. I threw my book across the room. It was just so heartbreaking, and I love this book. It's my favorite John Green book, and I love it. There's nothing else I can say other than I love it. The third book I have for this question is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. If you read this and didn't cry, do you even have a soul? I was up at 4 in the morning reading this by myself, crying my eyes out like ugly tears. It's just a sad book, but it's so good. Like, I didn't even think the ending was sad. Like, it was a good ending, and I still cried so many tears. Anger. Which book pissed you off the most? Okay, I have 2 books, but one's more of an answer and one's more of an honorable mention. So the first book is City of Fallen Angels by Cassandra Clare. This book made me so angry because in this book, Jace is acting all weird and kind of ignoring Clary, and I just don't like that. Kind of made me mad. The honorable mention I have is Crescendo by Becca Fitzpatrick, the second book in the Hush Hush series. I love the Hush Hush series, but this book was unneeded. This was just like a book the publishers wanted to make more money off of, which that's fine, but you didn't need this book. The Hush Hush could have been a trilogy, not a 4-book series. Sorry. Well, that is all of the questions, and that is all I have for this video today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know if you've read any of these books, if you liked any of these books, or if you've done this tag. If you've done this tag, link it down below and I will check it out. I will see you next time. Goodbye!